Hey guys, how's it going today? It's your boy, LetsGoBJones. Right now I got a little bit of cold, so I apologize. So my voice is going to sound a little bit weird, but hopefully that doesn't piss you off. And like the title says, I dropped out of school. Yeah, really, I did. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh my gosh, last week you talked about this being the best school in the world and you dropped out. I'm a hypocrite. But no, really, the reason why I dropped out of school has nothing to do with the school being bad or anything. This is something about myself. I still highly recommend the school, but this is what happened. Yeah, so I failed one of my exams. And at Sogang, you need at least a 70 to pass all your exams. You are allowed to fail one exam. Fail one exam, you have to retake it, and you must get an 80%. They increase it to pass the class. They do add more questions to it to kind of balance it out. But if you barely passed the exam, or you were 1 point away from the 70%, and now you need an 80, anyway, we gotta take 4 exams. You gotta take speaking, you gotta take reading and listening, writing, and then there's a grammar exam, okay? The girl that got the highest grade for the speaking exam in our level out of the entire school got a 93. I got an 89, okay? I am pro at speaking. I can speak my mind off in a given topic, okay? The grammar exam, I got an 80. 80's pretty good. It's a really good exam. So here's where it gets a little like iffy, okay? So we had to do the writing exam, and then we got to do listening and reading. It's connected. So I do the writing exam. I know I'm passing it. And on the last question, it's really difficult for me, and I don't know why. So this is what I wrote about. I wrote the wrong topic. So there was like 5 topics I have to write about. One topic I completely got wrong. I'm writing this, I'm like, why is this so hard? This is the hardest thing. So what the question said was, write a letter to a family member using banmal or chondaemal. Banmal meaning casual speak, low honorifics, and chondaemal being really honorific, high, like if you're talking to your grandfather and your boss and everything. So there's a different speech style. What I thought the essay was supposed to be was write about the difference between the two and when do you use them. So I'm writing about, if I'm talking to my brother, I gotta use this banmal because he's older than me or whatever. If I'm talking to my friend, I gotta use banmal. If I'm talking to my grandfather, I gotta use chondaemal, talking in high honorifics, and to my boss and everything. So yeah, I finished the exam and I'm like, why was this so hard? And I asked my classmates, hey guys, why was this so hard? What was the last topic about? And they're like, nah bro, you did this wrong. So I'm already like defeated, like I'm crushed, like I'm going into this like, oh my gosh, I just failed this exam, I just wasted all this money, oh man, I just wasted 1,800 bucks. So I'm already in the bad mood. I know I passed my grammar exam. I know I passed that joint. I studied my butt off. I studied my butt off for the writing. I know I passed the writing, but then I just go, man, I just got a 0 on a test. Later, my friend tells me he did the same thing last semester, and the teacher just checked your grammar and your spelling mistakes to make sure, that kind of thing, and they just took off some points for you being not able to read properly. So the next exam I had was listening and reading. So before this exam, I think this was right after my grammar exam actually. So like I was feeling myself. I was like, I aced this joint. I aced this test. So I go to the little convenience store and I get some chicken cause I'm hungry. I got like 20-minute break. I devour this chicken. I walk back up to the classroom and my belly start hurting. My belly hurting. And I'm starting to get a headache. So anyway, I start this test and I'm ready done. I'm zeroed out. They start the test and I can't focus. The one thing I dislike about Sogang is that the listening test is too fast. That is the one problem I have with this school. The midterms, failed those joints. And it's because when you do the book audio, English, it would be like, hello, my name is Paul. 안녕하세요. 저는 Paul입니다. That's how fast it is. When you go to the test, hello, my name is Paul. I'm the greatest person in the world. Blah, 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 blah. In Korean, 안녕하세요, Paul입니다. 저는 미국 사람입니다. It is so fast. You're like, what? Anyway, they start the test. By the time you read the directions for number 1, they on number 10. I'm not joking. By the time you read number 1, number 10 start. You're like, what? My head hurt. I'm trying my best. Trying my best to do this test. Nah, bro. So I go into the reading test. I'm already like, man, my head hurt, my belly griping. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm trying to pass through this test. I'm already in a bad mood. I actually had a photo shoot when we were getting our grades back. We got our grades back on like graduation day. So I'm coming back from like a big old photo shoot, and my teacher was like, I told her I was gonna be late to school, and she was like, hey, yo, real talk, you gonna be here for the retake. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you gonna be here for the retake. So I said, okay, thank you. At least I know, because I'm coming late to class. I'm not gonna be able to see my grades. Later, she tells me my grades, right? 89 on speaking, 80 on grammar, 70 on writing, which wasn't that bad, and I got a 60 on that listening test. So I said, okay, I know I failed. I study. Okay, retake time. So I go to this retake, right? And this retake lady is the nicest lady in the world. Okay, so when we do the listening test, they listen to it twice and it's instant, and they go to the next question. And then at the end, after you do the reading test, they play the audio one more time. In the retake, this lady play it, she pause it. She play it, she pause it. Play it, she pause it. She read it out to us. She do everything to us. I'm thinking I got this, but no, there's some questions I probably mistaken, because they were very similar to the pre-test and the midterm, and all they did was just switch one word to catch you up, and I was like rushing or whatever. Overall, I failed, and they were like, you gotta retake this level again, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to pay money to retake a class I already took. I did like a silly mistake. Like in that class, I'm the one talking the most. Boom, raising my hand. I got everything on lock. So I said, it's not worth it for me to retake this level. Like, it's a waste of 18 grand. But then my other friend was like, hey man, I failed level 3 before, and I retook it, and I went into that class again, and then he aced it. Because he said, you know what, man, it's gonna benefit me by redoing it. But then for me, the main reason why I dropped out is that something came up and I would have to miss 1 week of school. And if you miss 10 days of school, you automatically fail. That previous semester, I already missed 3 days. Well, going into the next semester, I'm missing 5 days right off the bat. And then if I had to do more modeling, I might miss another 5 days. So I said, hey man, I really like the school, kind of didn't mind having to retake the level, because I know it would benefit me, but I didn't want to pay money to automatically fail if I had like something really, really important I had to do. So I dropped out, I got a refund, I got back 90% of my money, and that's about it. I love that school. Sogang's a great school, but that listening test, bruh, too hard. I don't know. The retake of the listening test is how the test should have been. Like, let us actually gather our thoughts, you know, like we gotta listen. Like, we don't have time to read the question and read the answers before you go on to the next question. So it's really fast. But I don't know. That's it. That's pretty much it, you guys. I dropped out of school. I'm a hypocrite. Not really, but I really do recommend going to Sogang. And actually, any language university you go to, they're all the same. You need 70% to pass. They're all gonna do the super most fast listening exam, like Super Saiyan 10 speed. But don't worry, you guys, don't worry. I'm still studying Korean, and I have like big announcement coming through. A different big announcement, and you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, that's why you dropped out of school? That's really cool, wow. But thanks for watching this video, guys. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, and fighting.